Met her up in Delaware in 1937. She was wearing red lipstick to match her pretty dress. December 24th at 11:15 is when he finally gained the courage to ask her to dance. It was the night before Christmas, it was love at first sight. The carolers sang as they danced through the night. She was a small town girl, he was a traveling guy. He never called her name before they said their goodbyes. A couple years later he was out on the road, having Christmas dinner at a diner alone. And we saw a young waitress with a gleam in her eye. Her favorite cream of the year, she showed her spirits were high. She said, "Sir, could you shed a little holiday cheer?" A simple Christmas story was all she wanted to hear. He looked her prayer with a smile as he started to say, "Here's my favorite Christmas story about a girl with no name." He said, "I met her up in Delaware in 1937. She was wearing red lipstick to match her pretty dress. December 24th at 11:15 when I finally gained the courage to ask her to dance." Holiday season, as he traveled, he'd tell about his Christmas dance partner they never knew well. He'd share his favorite Christmas stories they met. He was traveling man. Age 53, he had done settled down. All the neighborhood kids liked to gather around, just listen to his stories about his life on the road. All he had now were these children, he told. And every Christmas Eve they showed up before dark. He'd tell them all the story, but they knew it by heart. They could quote it word for word, he always told it the same. It was his favorite Christmas story called The Girl with No Name. He then met her up in Delaware in 1937. She was wearing red lipstick to match her pretty dress. December 24th at 11:15 is when I finally gained the courage to ask her to dance. Years later, as he took his last breath, it was cold Christmas morning on a hospital bed. The children were grown, he had nobody left except the little old nurse who was holding his hand. He said, "Ma'am, could you share a little holiday cheer?" A simple Christmas story was all he wanted to hear, but his eyes filled with tears at the words she spoke, because his favorite Christmas story was the one that she told. She said, "I met him up in Delaware in 1937, though I never got his name, he was a traveling man. December 24th at 11:15, I'm so glad he got the courage to ask me to dance."